Hello, hello. Ugh. I did not like how this turned out. So I've already taken down the space buns, but I still have some more work to do. No poop. You want to get down? Here. So I want to redo this because I have some acting ideas. And her hair's gonna need to be just a little bit more versatile. Let's see who's here. Ugh. I used way more gel on this than I thought I did, that's for sure. But I'm just gonna get this all down and then get some water on it. Ooh, I was really making this to like stay. Here's another oh my goodness, what is wrong with the... Oh, it's telling it to do something. Either way. Hope everybody's doing well. I know I don't go on live that often. I don't really have a good excuse. Besides anxiety. I try. I do my best every day, and I think that's all that matters. But yeah, I didn't quite like how it turned out in general, and then I had some ideas for scenes for her, and she needed to have her hair just able to... Go on. Good girl. Use her hair more freely, I'll say. But yeah, I did a really good job with this, that is for sure. Maybe if I take this band out first. Oh, see, is anybody here? Who is that? Hold on, gotta come in. Oh, hello, Minnie! And I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that, but Tamulevix? Art. I can say art! Hi, how are you doing? I'm just fixing Harley's wig. I don't like it that much. No poop. Go lay down. The dog wants to join, and she can't at the moment. So Mommy's busy. This is how Mommy pays the bills. One day. I've paid a bill or two via all this nonsense. But yeah. Let's see. Hi. Oh, are there more people here? Yeah, there are more people. Oh my goodness, this is so weird. There's so many people. There's quite a few people here. Oh my goodness. What is it? I have to leave in a few. Oh, good. I hope he's doing well. Seriously, I hope he's doing well. And I hope you're doing well. I know that's a job within itself, taking care of him, and bless your heart for that. Well, not in the southern way. But seriously, like, all the love and healing vibes and all the good things to you, because you're amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, let's see. Hi, okay. Oh, it's your... Ugh. I really did a good job. I might have to cut this one out. Come on. I think I'm going to, rather than just tangle this more. Let's see. Hello? Natalie, hello, how are you? You catch my lives every now and then. Sorry, I will be more talkative once I get through all these tangles. Poop, lay down. And talking to the fond dudes. Would you like to say hello? Okay, good, you're laying down. If she does it again, then I'll then I'll get her so she can say hello. My little 5.5 pound, too smart for her own good Maltese. She's so smart. She's the smartest dog I have ever had. But with that intelligence, she likes to test and test and test and test. And even right now, she knows I'm talking about her, which is wild. If you ever watch Bunny on here, this one, like, she doesn't have all the little keypads. Poop, stand down. She doesn't have all the keypads and whatnot, but she knows words because I've been talking to her since she was literally a puppy, trying to make sure that she understands. Like, she has a big vocabulary. And that's why that's why she's talking back now. Oh goodness, there were quite a few people. Hold up. Yeah, I'm doing good, Natalie. Thank you. Let's see. I can't wait to see your Lucy cosplay also. I've made my own wigs too. I made 2 wigs for Bellatrix. Yeah, it's a task. This one I did not make, but obviously I think I style all of my wigs. Do I? For characters, yes. For characters, yes. If it's just for, like, funsies, yeah, no. I will take a wig out of a bag and put it on, and I am so excited that I don't have to do anything else. Okay, let's see. Yes, Bunny, right? Oh, love Bunny. It's like, no, you're awesome. Oh my god. Like, anybody that can tolerate me for more than, like, 4 seconds. You keep coming back for more? Oh, jeez. I don't know what that says about me or you. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, I have a couple of braids in the front here to take out. Luckily, I didn't do a lot. Or did I? Maybe I already took one out. Either way. I just want to get all down, and then I have to detangle it, and I have no idea. I have a specific brush that I normally use for wigs, and it's just been missing. So as soon as I'm finished with this, I'm positive I'll find it. Positive. But this was such a... They make this particular wig in, like... Not like 10 colors, but maybe like 7, 6, something like that. And this wig lays down so flat, even if your hair is not flat down to your head. This is one of my favorite wigs. And it could be just like the shape of my head. So, but if you have a similar shaped head, this is a great wig. It was on Amazon. I think it's like $42, $45, something like that. But it's fantastic. It's lace front-ish. I mean, you know, it's got a little bit up there. It's not full anything. Is it? I don't... Hold up. Because I bought newer stuff. Yeah, no, this is... No. That's right. I tried to get a better one. And it, like, did not fit. And I don't have... I have an average size... Excuse me, head. So, yeah, that... It made no sense. That was for itty-bitty people, I guess. But either way. Let me see. Didn't catch these. Doo-doo-doo. Can I do a Scottish accent? Can I do a Scottish accent? I've never seen it's Tangled, correct? Merida. So I can't do anything from that or her. But Scottish. Who's Scottish? I would have to think of somebody else that's Scottish. Is McGonagall Scottish? I think McGonagall was Scottish. Now I have to think of a line of hers that I could try to do. Oh no, I can't think of anything that I could do off the top of my head. Ironically, I'm reading some stuff about Harry Potter right now. Some spicy stuff. Because that's just how I roll. Let's see what... Need to do... Wait. I need someone to do a video for me. Oh, putting on a wig for dummies? I might be able to do that because I'm not the best at, like, any of this. I just get by and I roll with the punches very, very well. Oh no, what's happening? Okay. It's like my hair and the wig hair were having a moment. Oh no, it's Brave. Sorry. Tangled. Sorry. See, those are two I actually haven't seen. So I haven't seen a lot of the more recent Disney princesses. Like, I know all the old school ones. Yes, McGonagall is Scottish. Sorry, I gotta catch back up with your comments. Oh, it's so good to see you. I hope you have such a great day. Your art is amazing, by the way. Go check out their art, please. Ah, it's attacking again. It's like I turn my mom into a bear. I turned my mom into a bear. See, I have to, like, hear the voice in my head in order for me to do it, and if it's not something that's, like, Harley or Bellatrix that I, like, can hear constantly in my head, like, nobody ever notices me. Moping, miserable, moaning, myrtle. Like, I have that in my head, so it's easier for me to pull from, and even that wasn't perfect because I haven't heard it in a while. Oh, not me, not Honey, you. Okay, I laughed through that one. But I can kind of do Ron. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I've always wanted to do that spell. That wasn't bad. That wasn't good either. Pietotum locomotum. Oh, there's a TikToker that's fantastic at McGonagall. And if I'm listening to her and I, like, pause, I can mimic her. I'm a very true mimic. It was, oh, bye. Give your son a hug for me and all the love. Thank you, Natalie. It wasn't, I appreciate that. I'm trying to think of voices that I can just do fluidly. I mean, I'm working on Harley. I don't know. I'm, like, outgoing and very shy at the same time, so I don't know. Like, doing her lines is one thing because, you know, you have, like, Tara Strong or starts with an S. I think it's Amanda, like, Sorkin or something like that. Sorkin. The other person that's really well known for doing Harley's voice. But just talking and saying, like, things that I've written or I'm thinking when I'm channeling Harley, I'm, like, so scared. But, let's see. I can do... You thought I was just another bubble-headed blonde bimbo. The joke's on you. I'm not even a real blonde. I love that line. When everybody's trying to be shirty about my Harley, that's the one I love to bring out. said do Bellatrix. I'm not the biggest fan of the current portrayal of Harley. It's nothing against Margot. It's just, I like Dark Harley. Joker, the Joker movie was so good, and that's really like more my Harley. That's my Joker for that. But if I got my own movie, I can't actually say his last name, but his first name's Alan, and he played Alpha on Dollhouse. He actually voice acts Joker, which is like, I knew it, I knew this was destiny somehow. But yeah, if they were like, you can pick your Joker, he would be my Joker. Like, Joaquin is fine, and I would take that in a heartbeat, because I really do respect what he did for that character. But if I got to choose, it would be Alan. Oh, he's in Firefly too, but he's so good, so good. Let's see. Do Bellatrix. What line do you want me to do? Put any lines from Bellatrix you want me to do. She's easy. She lives in my soul now. I don't know if that's healthy. It's probably not. This is just water, by the way. And I have a ton of clips. I'm gonna lose my voice. I like hear it. Probably not the full voice like I did, but just a little strain, a little dry, a little parched. It's been cool here, and we technically live in a desert out here, so it just stays dry in the winter. No matter what you do. Let's see. Woo-doo-doo. Yeah, any, let me think, Bellatrix line. I can do... He knows how to play! Itty bitty baby Potter. And oh my goodness, Helena! In that, like, come on, how can you not just be like, ma'am, whatever you want, I am here as a humble, like, how can you not, like, that woman, I swear, I would do just about anything for her. Let's see, what other... Am I gonna have to go find this other brush? Because this is a little tangled. I wish she had more lines in the movie, to be perfectly honest. That's why I started writing stuff for her. And yes, I know I've been teasing it for a while. I think I wrote it actually around this... Actually, I know I wrote it around this time of year. Because my mother had just passed. The 1 year anniversary of that's coming up, and I still don't know what to think about that. But yeah, I wrote 8 scenes for Bellatrix and Tom. Yo. They're so good. Like, I'm actually so proud of them, and that's why I haven't just, like, thrown them on the internet willy-nilly, because if something happens to that, if somebody takes that in any sort of way, look, I'm a Gemini, and we'll leave it at that. For legal reasons. Okay, I saw other things. What have I been up to? Oh, is that your favorite Bellatrix line? Oh! I'm so happy I could do that. That makes me very happy. I'm trying to think, what else? I feel like there's a Hermione line that I can do, and I just can't remember it off the top of my head. Also, like, I'm trying to do the wig and stuff, so trying to think through all this. And I'm about to get the fun monthly time, and I get severe brain fog. And being a Gemini that's normally like, bang, 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 and this might still seem like, like I'm on top of it. This is not me on top of it. This is me actually slowly winding down for the inevitable. So that's unfortunate. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a different brush that I don't normally use. I'm gonna be really upset. Although, I was using a different wig for Harley, for Wednesday. They were all kind of using the same wig, and I finally got it so that they can have their own. So I have less excuses to do when I feel well, to just get up and film. And I am fighting anxiety like tooth and nail every time I'm coming on here. Like the pep talk I had to give myself to even do this live, like there was no reason. It was like all I have to do is go get the light that has a stand on it and just go live. Like my hair was somewhat, it doesn't even have to be decent. I could just put like a scarf on and I know you guys wouldn't care. And that's honestly one of the things I love about it here. You guys are so kind to me. And that might be a testament to my trauma that maybe my bar is low. But you guys are truly kind. Like, yeah, I've been doing fairly reasonable on another platform recently. The comments, I think I'm gonna make a video because the comments are wild. They're horrible, but they're I don't know. This is what growing up in my family and it being so horrible and them being so mean to me that I laugh at a lot of this stuff now. Because I'm like, first of all, it's not, most of it isn't even original. And then second of all, they're trying to say, like, I don't look like the character. And that's hilarious because most of my costumes are, like, comic book or screen accurate. Or clever in some sort of way. Oh, sorry, I'm laughing in particular. Somebody said something about my Electra. Said I tried to change it. It literally looks almost identical to the comic books. And then if they were talking about the Netflix version, which is an insult within itself, but if they were, I did that one too. And those turned out to be some of my favorite pictures I've ever taken. And we did like a 20-minute photo shoot and video as well, all at the same time. I don't know. I'm sorry. I think there's more comments. I'm sorry. This is just like, it's wild to me. I just like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Oh, I'm so happy. You're like, oh, I'm happy. Yes, people are wild, aren't they? Yes, Helena is, she's just the best. Oh, yeah, absolutely wild. Yeah. But I had to, like, send my husband the comments because since he doesn't see them, he doesn't get the fact that people will just not like some of the things I do for no reason. And yeah, I'm pretty intuitive and they liked it, and that's the problem. That's the problem. I have noticed over my life, I am kind of like truth serum. It's one of those, if you're going to have any sort of weird reaction to somebody, it will be me. I will I will trigger people in some sort of way, and it actually doesn't matter. Like, this is in person too. This is like way before me being on TikTok and whatnot. Like, it was just wild. It was just wild, and I've learned to kind of laugh with it. It can be scary. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when people react, like it can be very scary. But I don't know. I grew up in a real messed up household, so I do well in scary. I do well in scary, which isn't, that's not good. Normal life, that's a different story. Like, normal activities, oh my goodness. But in, like, something chaotic and crazy, I'm probably one of the best people to be involved. Yeah, that's disturbing. Foo-foo cuddly poops, I'm gonna need you to stand down, miss. Thank you. Okay, let's get some of this clipped off. Let's see what you say. Are there people here? Oh, there's a few people here. Hello, few people. I appreciate you, Natalie, for keeping me company, though. Truly. You've kept me company a few times. But all I'm gonna do is just frame, I'm gonna make, not quite bangs, but I'm gonna frame the face a lot better, because especially if you saw the video of me dancing in my Harley stuff, which I just wear out. I just wear that, like, in my normal life. I don't think people realize that I just wear that stuff in my normal life. I actually, will wear that, and then, the jacket I made. Because, I don't know, I don't like the real world, so I'm supplanting my own reality. And I think it makes it a better place. But maybe it doesn't, but it's my world, so, ha. Oh, geez, that was a fun tangent. I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh, I think I was talking about framing the face of this. But yeah. Yeah, outfit. Yeah, while I was dancing, the bangs or the front pieces, they were just a nightmare. And you couldn't really see me emoting as much as I would have liked. Ooh, what was that? Or was that me? No, that was not me. That's not good. I think we have a critter under our place, and I'm a little nervous. Oh, the nervous laugh. Yeah. So when my husband gets home, he's gonna handle that. So I can hopefully sleep tonight. These clips are the best, by the way. If you don't have just, like, 50, I should have 50. I don't. I maybe have 30. I maybe have, like, 30. But I should have, like, 50 of these. These are the absolute best, and get them in both sizes, but lean more towards the small ones. You won't use the big ones as much as you think you will. Unless you have a ton of hair. Like, waist length. Well, no. Like, probably longer than waist length. Come on. I also have, like, gel in here, and I teased it. Not very harshly, but, you know, like middle school teasing. I have no idea. I'm glad you enjoy my company. That makes me happy. It makes me... I don't have a lot of friends, and I'm starting to be okay with that. Just, you know, one of my closest friends passing recently, that's like, alright, I already didn't have a lot. And he was like one of my only friends on socials or anything. He wasn't on here, unfortunately, so he didn't In my thoughts, he didn't get to see some of the best of me. I try not to cry, or at least cry too much. But, he still interacted with my stuff, and none of my other, like I said, friends were on platforms to even do so. And that meant a lot, because when I lived back home with them, they saw me in a very different place in my life, where I was still attached to my mother and thinking that she knew best. And anybody who stuck with me through that is just like, I hold them in such high regard. Such high regard. Because I won't quite say unstable, but I didn't know I was reacting to gaslighting, so it can make you seem unstable. Yeah. I actually, was out, maybe like 3 weeks back at a tool shop looking for some stuff for the house for my husband. And it's a guy there. We've been in the place before, and it took us a while talking to realize that we had talked before in depth, and that we just seemed to we just seem to get into these conversations that are very, very in-depth and very, very personal. I'm an open book, so I have no problem sharing literally anything, because they were experiences, and I own anything good or bad that I've ever done, because I've learned from it, thank God, if it wasn't the greatest, and I'm willing to own that, absolutely. But like I said, a lot of my actions were driven by poop. Stop it. A lot of my actions were driven by gaslighting and a lot of lies for the sake of appearances through my mother. Here, come say hello. Come say hello. Say hello to the fun dudes. Say hello. Right there. Say hello. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And it smells like chemicals. Mommy had to put gel and stuff. Let's see. I understand gaslighting. Yes. Yes, in a puppy. Yeah, no, it is real. It is real. I'm so thankful to have my mind back. I can't even tell you. And to realize how long I let her not only control what I thought, but she controlled the entire narrative of how people perceived me. But what I was saying is that guy at the tool shop kept expressing the fact that I need to tell my story. Like, he really, like, to the point where I'm like, okay, multiverse, you must be trying to tell me something. Because he literally, like, got my attention, like, a few times, but, like, the third time he did it, he really, like, he didn't grab my face or anything, but he made sure that I was paying attention. Is like, no, you really need to tell your story. So I'm going to try to tell my story a little bit more, or a lot more, especially if you're interested, because it is wild. The more I remember, because I have a lot of repressed memories, That's fun when those sneak up on you and you all of a sudden remember something, or you don't quite remember it but you touch something and it all of a sudden you have a panic attack in the middle of Costco and you don't know exactly why. You just know the feeling made you shut down. Those are fun. But yeah, no, I survived a lot. I don't know how I laugh or how I function, to be honest, because they just did not care about me. At a certain point, I think in the beginning I was a novelty, like, oh, we have this child, this baby. It's like, I've always wanted one of those, to appease my mother. That is another story. And then after, I don't know, it seemed as soon as I started to, like, act of my own accord, like, started to show a personality around, like, 5, as most children do, and she all of a sudden couldn't control me the way she wanted to, and saw that other people could also influence me. That's really, like, oof. The fact that other people could influence me is the only reason I'm here today with some sort of positive outlook on myself. Because if it wasn't for other people telling me that I was a decent, kind person, I would have nothing. I would have no semblance of myself. Like, zero. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful to everybody on here, always. Specifically for that reason. Because I don't think you guys know how much you keep me going, especially when I'm not feeling great. And more recently, that's been a lot. And you guys are so kind. Like, you don't talk about, like, my grammar. I'm not the best writing. Obviously, I speak fairly well. But I'm not the best with writing, and I miss words. My brain it moves a little faster than my fingers can type sometimes, and then other times, like, this is probably the hardest thing in the world for me to write, because in my mind, my brain sees the is attached to this as I already wrote the extra is, if that wasn't confusing. But yeah, so that happens a lot with me, so y'all are super nice about that. That was something that I was made fun of or considered less than by my family, even though I'm conversationally fluent in French. I somehow got in trouble for not being great with English, even though it's like, shouldn't you be happy that your child can, like, speak a whole nother language? No, of course she wasn't happy, because she took the same language, and since I outpaced her and could say things that she would have no clue what I was saying, that is a whole nother story. She came... That's a whole other story. Like, this is wild. Like, this is my childhood I'm talking about, and I have something from my, like, later adult life still pertaining to the issues with me knowing French and not being the greatest at English. No clue. No clue. Thank you for listening to me vent. My husband is tired. Well, he lived a lot of this, so I gotta give him... And he's a big part of why I got my mind back. Because she tried to pull her, like, gaslighting type nonsense with him. Ooh, okay, I have 50% battery. That's cool. Let's see. English is quite hard. It is super hard. Yeah, no. English is one of the most, and you hear this from a lot of foreign speakers. English is one of the most difficult languages to learn because it's a hodgepodge of different languages. I can actually read quite a bit of Spanish. I can read, when I come across it, quite a bit of Romanian. I can read quite a bit of Italian as well. And I actually was fortunate enough to go to Italy when I was younger with the high school, and how we got by, because we couldn't take Italian at our school for whatever reason. That would have been great, but they gave us like a crash course in it. But either way, it was like, I don't know, like 6 weeks, and I'm like, yeah, right, we're gonna retain like 4 words if we're lucky. And I just like really went for the like, please, thank you, you're welcome, like grazie, prego, like, and I was pretty much out. And I believe that with anywhere you go, you should just learn thank you and you're welcome. Yeah, like, please do all that. Poop, stop it. Go lay down over there. Now, go. I'm not stopping my live because you don't know how to act. Either way. Yeah, while we were there, we basically figured out there was another girl that spoke Spanish really well. And if it didn't sound like the Spanish word, it sounded like the French word in Italian. So we basically got through all of Italy just by going back and forth. And it's like, okay, you say it in Spanish, and she would say it, and I would say it in French, and they would understand one of us. It was cute and chaotic. We had a good time. Italy was amazing. I've been wanting to go back like since I left. Florence to me was one of the best places I've ever been to in my entire life. It felt like home to me. Trying to think. There were other places. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, that thing is wild, because you see all the pictures and you're like, oh, cute, it's leaning, blah, blah, blah. It's leaning, though. Like, it's one of those things, you don't get it until you see it. And I'm very, like, I have a great imagination and whatnot. But, yeah, that was one I didn't think that it was going to be any more different or, like, epic or, like, just cool or nifty in person, because I thought I had a full grasp. You don't have a full grasp until you see it. That one was cool. That one was really cool. We went to, like, I'm trying to think what else. I think it was Assisi. That was like gorgeous, beautiful countryside. I don't know. We were all over the place, and we were on a bus, and it was hot, and we would wake up, and they'd be like, let's go, and we went. So I wasn't always necessarily concerned about exactly where we were. Ugh. Did I catch all this? All right. I know a bit of Korean, a bit of Japanese, some French, some German. Yes! Just a little bit of everything. If you learn, like, please, thank you, you're welcome in every single language, like, that's amazing. Like, that's what I'm totally striving to do. And I'm not gonna sit here and try to, like, rattle off all the ones I know. I know a fair few. It would take me a little bit to pull out some of the other languages. I know a little bit of Japanese, a little bit. I can Spanglish the heck out of a lot of stuff. I get my husband sometimes, and he actually took Spanish, and we were watching Game of Thrones, and I still don't know if it was right, but I was trying to, like, say giant in Spanish, and I was like el gigante, and he's like, well, you know, giant is gigante, and I'm like, well, the isn't that like L or something? Once again, I don't know Spanish. I just, like, to be honest, 90 Day Fiance, like, upped my Spanish game so much, like, because it was like real life conversations and not like the chair is blue and you're like, okay, pal. Let's see. When I was younger, yeah, I think everybody kind of said that because of the association with pizza in Italy, and pizza there was so good. It was so good. I like their pizza. Alright, nothing's... I'm from New York State, not the city. But nothing compares to New York pizza. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care. That's one... I'm a chef, too. I don't care. Like, I did not care for, I also lived in Chicago. I did not like Chicago, style pizza at all. And I had it from, like, the best places. But pizza in Italy, it was just, it tasted fresher. It tasted fresher, cleaner, like, the cheese was cheesier. It's because of all the, like, I think you can have, like, more fat content and milk and things like that. That's also, the gelato. Alright, I don't like ice cream. Like, I actually do not like ice cream. And I tried, like, the only type of ice cream I'll eat out here, or eat... is chocolate, and I mean just like the darkest chocolate possible without any chunks or sprinkles or any, like, nothing in it. No ganache, no nothing. That's it. But when I was in Italy, I tried, they had cantaloupe. It tasted like you were just eating a piece of the best cantaloupe that you've ever had in your entire life. I also had green grape. That was delicious. And all of us, we started trying more and more flavors. And one of my friends, I even remember, I'm like, oh my God, what are you eating right now? She's like, I don't even know, but it's so good. I'm like, yes. Oh, the food there was, like, phenomenal. I had a seafood salad there that was just like, just straight. We had it in Venice, so water. It was, the food was so good. It was so good. I spent all my money on food. One of the best mangoes the best mango I ever had in my life was in Italy somehow. The food was just amazing there. Another thing I noticed, they don't, salt their bread as much. They don't salt their bread as much over there, so it did take a little bit to get used to eating, like, sandwiches, because they weren't feeding us the way they should have. They basically said, here's some pasta with red sauce every night. And we were there for, like, 9 nights or something like that. And we had lunches, too, and the lunches were the same thing. So I did not come to Italy to only eat that. And especially, like, it was just a mess. It was a whole mess. And then most of the kids wouldn't eat any sort of, quote, weird food. So a couple of nights I did get lucky and I got, like, a really nice eggplant parmesan, because nobody would eat the eggplant except for, like, me and 3 other people out of, like, 40. So that was a great night. There was another night, too, where I got to eat somebody else's food. I don't remember it. But I was picking up sandwiches, and the key was to get something, like, prosciutto on it, and that would basically make up for the saltiness. And, of course, prosciutto there was, like, it was a whole different level. It just, like, melted in your mouth. But gelato. It was better than, like, ice cream everywhere. Even, like, the, like, store-bought stuff, it was still better. It was still, like, by a lot. Not even by a little. Like, there's no comparison. No comparison. And that will conclude my tour of Italy. Let's see. Oh, you can't eat pasta every day. Well, yeah, I don't think I could eat it every day, but fair bit. Yes. Let's see. Did I miss? Okay, no. Trying to catch up with your stuff. Sorry. Yeah, they tried it, and they just I was a very odd child. I'm actually a pastry chef that doesn't like sweets very much. I mean, I'll have like a chocolate chip cookie here and there, but if I have like 2 chocolate chip cookies, I'll actually get sick. So I like any of the more recent recipes that I've come up with, especially now that I'm eating a lot healthier, basically has like the bare minimum of sugar that you need in order to register like sweet on your palate, which I have a little knack for it. I'm getting really good at making things healthier without losing the desired flavor so that they taste like they're healthier. Because I can't stand that. That's like the why all the electric cars have to look not like the normal cars. There's no real reason behind that. That's why Tesla's doing so well. Just saying. Also, I really do love cars, and I'm working on doing like a series or something for TikTok because, yeah, that's one of my passions, and a lot of women aren't into cars. So, and I used to actually sell cars, and I just kind of want to like be that bridge so that women can feel more empowered, and I can talk a little something, be a little shady towards some of these companies that don't think about everybody that drives cars and whatnot. But yeah, just having them feel a little more confident and whatnot. My husband's really good at working on cars, so I have like the technical thoughts about it. But no, I love cars. I can talk about cars like people. Some women talk about like makeup and stuff. I'm like, no, this car though. I get excited when I talk about cars. I have to be careful. I forgot where that started. I got distracted by the cars. Let's see. Oh, you're terrible with sugar. Oh no. Well, you know, some helpful things. If you're gonna, okay, don't use any of the artificial stuff. It's not worth it. Like, literally, none of it. None of it. It's not worth it in the end. You're better off if all you can afford is just plain white sugar. If that's all you can afford, you're better off with that over any of the artificial stuff. Period. Hands down. I've actually done a lot of research on this, but do your own research, please. I'm just like, here is a compass to guide you a little bit, hopefully in the right direction. I don't know. There may be a magnet near me and the compass is broken. We're not sure. It's definitely a possibility. But what else? And then from there, try to get an organic granulated sugar. And then from there, some of the better sweeteners. Okay, maple syrup and agave. Maple syrup is a little pricier. Agave is normally a little bit cheaper. But those are going to give you that acute sweetness that people normally crave from the normal granulated white sugar. Okay? And you're going to need a little less than normal. If you're trying to... If something is ever just, like, acutely sweet and you're trying to, like, balance that out or give it a broader flavor, what you want to do is use molasses. Molasses is more of a base note of the sugars, and it's better, like, all of the ones that I'm talking about right now are better for you than the granulated stuff. And also, never buy brown sugar, ever. Don't ever. Go get some molasses. It's like a tablespoon or a teaspoon to 1 cup of regular sugar. It'll not, like, you will always have fresh brown sugar that way. Hello? Let's see, it's Janelle. Hello? I don't think Janelle's here anymore. Maybe she is. Oh, but yeah, I hope that helps because, yeah, no, I'm really, really, really good with stuff like that. My tummy is rather sensitive, and I just have been trying to eat better and healthier, and I think a lot of people try to, like, take on too much all at once instead of just trying, like, one thing. Like, another easy thing to switch out, it's even easier than the sugar, to be honest, because the sugar can get pricey. Salt is the easiest thing. Don't get that table salt that says iodized. First of all, we don't need iodine, especially in the US like that. We actually are closer to having, like, not like an overdose, but like, we have more than enough, basically, is what I'm trying to say. We have more than enough. Once again, do your own research. But, then it would be, like, kosher salt. And then what I use is sea salt because it has a lot of the minerals still in it, that, trace minerals that we need in our diets. So that's a good way to get some of that more naturally. But the iodized salt and whatnot, the table salt, it's so bad for you. It's so bad. It's so bad for you. And I actually, I had researched that it wasn't good for you, and then I was making my own dishwasher detergent and had some left. Why did I have all that? Maybe I bought it specifically for the dishwasher. Either way, lesson learned. And oh my goodness, the coating it would leave. That's what's on your insides. It was so bad. Like, all of our jars and whatnot were like this hazy mist that you couldn't really, it was bad. So I got to see it, like, play out for real. So that was wild. No. Okay, come on. Almost done detangling, and then this will go faster because she's just wearing pigtails. Like, you were not supposed to be. Okay, wait. That's a lie. This is Harley Quinn. She is supposed to be that complicated. Comb through all the gel. Let's see. Yeah, vegan food is not that bad. I've been trying to incorporate a fair bit into my diet. I am not a vegan at all, but I definitely believe, like, food is food, and if it's tasty, like, I'm in. Nutritional yeast is my favorite. Is that vegan? Or it's vegetarian. One of the two. If you like cheese, hello, I'm cheesy. If you like cheese, but have a sensitivity to it, or even if you don't, and you just, like, it's not the best thing for us, it really isn't. And I'll tell you, like, some cheeses that are better if you have a sensitive stomach like I do. But, yeah, like, Gorgonzola, Parmesan. Parmesan seems to be the nicest. Like, a lot of the harder cheeses are better for your tummy. Anything that's been, like, fermenting a very long time is better for your tummy. The cheddar, the aged ones in particular, and like I said, the Gorgonzola. What's the non-Italian version of blue cheese? The French version, basically. I think brie was okay as well. I'm not the biggest fan of Gouda. Gouda just doesn't have a lot of flavor to me. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I need to try it in a different country. Maybe I need to, like, you know, spend more than the $5 I'm willing to spend. There we go. Yeah, I forgot where I was talking something about. Oh, vegan. Vegan. Yeah, there we go. Haha, I got there. Nutritional yeast. It's so good. It's like cheese essence. It just doesn't have the salt in it. Or double check that if you buy it, don't get the one with the salt in it. Because that's where they like to sneak in all the iodized salt. I actually have a whole thing of chili powder here that I swear I went to taste to see like how spicy it was. And it was just salt. It was just straight salt. And it wasn't, you know, like sea salt. It was the bad salt. So I'm not putting that in my body if I can help it. And that's the one thing about, like, eating out, too. Like, how do I eat out? Like, I don't know how I eat. Like, it's very rare. I had a real bad day. I don't know. Like a week ago. It was horrible. I had to cut out another restaurant that we had been going to. It was kind of on my list as kind of sketchy for my tummy, but it rocked me. I stopped eating fast food about, it's been a while. Maybe 11, 12 years ago? Yeah, it's been over 10 years for sure. But, that's how it felt. Like I had all of a sudden eaten fast food again. And then my monthly time was already having issues, and that just was exacerbated, and it made my situation last, in my head and in theory, I don't know, we'll find out this month, an extra week. Just the pain, but it was still pain. Oh boy. I'm trying to think other ways. I can kind of do, I mean, I work on Mickey. I can't talk fluidly with Mickey, but I can say some words, which is better than when I, like, first started on here. That's better. Look, she's all look at that. All detangled. And now I have to figure out, because I don't want to just, like, start chopping in and then all of a sudden I'm halfway through her head and she has, like, no hair up here, like mullet style. Although, not today. Let's see. I went to a restaurant called Papillon. They had quite a few options. Yeah. Let's see. Can I do Brock's braids? I mean, they're easy enough, so have I ever done them? No. Do I believe I'm capable? More than likely. Harley tastes of food these days, a couple. Harley. Yeah, no, it's... Why do they make fast food so cheap, though? Like, the rare occasions that I do see commercials, because I pay for no commercials. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. It's just like, some people go on vacations. I get rid of commercials. But, yeah, they make it so cheap to eat unhealthy. And I think that's so sad. So sad. Which is also why I need to bring more of my knowledge, because I'm very cheap. I don't like spending money. I don't think we should be spending money. So I can save you a lot of money. But yeah, I think a lot of people just think they have to do everything at once, and it's really just a slow process, and it's not like a fad or a diet or anything. Everything is a lifestyle change, and it takes time to change your life. Especially if you value it, it takes time. Put in the time. It took me a long time to value. it took me a long time to, I'm still like, I remind myself on the daily that I am worth something. Let's see. Oh, somebody followed me. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. Let's see. Having a Macy's. Wait, having. Cause. Friend are gonna watch. Wait, I'm confused. You're watching what? Mackey's? Macy's? McDonald's? I'm so confused. I'm so sorry, I'm confused. Alright, let me part this a bit so I can start because this isn't difficult, it just, what I want to do is not difficult. It just takes a second. Alright. There we go. Thank you so much for the follow. You thought this chaos was was worth to see more. You said, I'll take more of that, please. I will pray for you. Oh God, my God, what do my neighbors think? They just hear my ass laughing. Just like in a fit of hysteria. Oh, I'm gonna need to get more water, especially if I'm talking to y'all like this, it's so, like, I don't know, maybe some people find this weird, and I guess in theory it seems weird, but this just seems like kind of natural. And it's so nice to have somebody to listen to. When you're a Gemini and you talk a lot, people get tired of your shit. Like, don't you ever stop talking. No, I don't. Sometimes when I'm sleeping, but that's only sometimes. I don't talk a lot in my sleep, not anymore, but I think that's because I'm in a healthier situation. Like, I say out loud what I used to not say. What I guess I used to say in my sleep. I have other combs. I just don't want to leave. Being lazy. Is that right? Is that even? Where did we go here? There, okay. Just trying to find this, like, the same place so I can hopefully get the right amount. Poop! I know, I hear. You gotta stand down, though. I know. It sounds like the garbage people. And not ours. Poop. Stand down, baby. Poops. Poop. Come here. Come on. Let's talk it out. Come on. Let's talk it out. Come here. A big jump. Good girl. I know. It's okay. Mommy heard the mean people. They're bad. Yeah. Another thing I trained her, any sounds basically outside we don't like, she knows what, like, cars and trucks and stuff are, so we say, that's a bad car. Yeah, I know that is a bad car. But the other thing we did for when you hear people, we say it's the bad neighbors or the bad dog whenever they're, like, barking a little too much. So she thinks that she's being good by not doing it. Just the little dog. That has helped us so much because sometimes she's good. Right now she's been rebelling because, I don't know, attention issues. I don't know. I know that's why Mama's giving you attention now. But you can't have attention when you're not being good, though. So this is the dilemma. No, Poop. It's because you know I'm on live. I know. You're gonna get in trouble, though. Yeah, then you won't be able to stay on the couch. Yeah, think that over. No couch. Oops, stand down, no couch. You be a good girl. Yeah. You give a kiss? Thank you. Good girl. Mommy's gotta put you down. No jumping. Okay, let's see how long that lasts. Yep, that's what I thought. Or am I a hairstylist? No, I am not a hairstylist. But I actually grew up in a salon, so I come by it honestly. But my grandmother didn't do a lot of the stuff that I do. But I'll tell you what, I can straighten anybody's hair. Literally anyone's hair. I can also curl literally anyone's hair. If you tell me your hair doesn't curl, I can get your hair to curl. Like, that's... like, even if one way doesn't work, I have 10 more ways, I promise you. Like, my best friend in this entire world outside of my husband, I did her hair for her wedding day, and her hair did not curl. She's like yay big and has just a mane of hair and super thick. She's seriously the sweetest person in the world. But she trusted me to do her hair for her wedding day. I had never actually done like full curls exactly like that, but I'll tell you what, it looked good. They stayed all day, all night. She said she had to shampoo her hair no less than 3 times. But those wedding photos, I actually ended up doing not only her hair, I did my own hair, which was kind of similar to this, except nothing in the back. So that wasn't hard. I did the mother of the bride's hair, and I did the 2 matron of honors. I was not supposed to do any of this. That day I was supposed to do the bride's hair. And then the bride, of course, was like, can you do my mom's hair? And I'm like, of course, it's your day. I'm going to do her hair. Like, of course. I also made the... This is the only time I actually, like, really lost my voice. I made the wedding cake and the wedding cupcakes as well for her. Once again, this is my best friend in the entire world. And honestly, the cake is one of the things I'm most proud of. Like, the best wedding cake that I ever did was for her. It was a fake cake because I did not live in the area anymore. So I did cupcakes for everybody to eat. But, yeah, the design is amazing. Yeah, no. And I had it so that they could still cut the cake and everything together because I am an evil genius. And I figured it out. But, yeah, no, great. So, yeah, I'm pretty good with the hairstyling. That was a long story. But if you're here for it, I am here to tell. Let's see. Oh, that's great. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you guys are so nice. You should be the stylist for... yeah, that would be fun, but I'm wearing the dresses. I'm gonna style myself, because there's no one more dramatic than me, I promise. And a dress, and a look. Wait, I gotta move this for a second, so you can see the posing. Wait, you guys see posing? Yes. With the beautiful dress and beautiful, like, waves and curls and whatnot. Or everything piled high on top. And we do these looks. I'm a mess. My husband is a saint. I don't know how he deals with this crazy. Oh, what we doing? Down? This side? Okay, we're good. Oh, I have a good time. Regardless, I have to, because, like, the early part of my life was, like, so crazy. Oh, I have to. I feel like this half of my life is gonna be, like, pretty epic, because I've already, like, I served my time. 12 years of it. Actually, it was a lot more than 12 years. And Azkaban. But seriously, I served my time. So this is my time to shine. And if I wrote my own story, this is exactly what I would do. This is exactly how I would play it out. I am the most confident I have ever been. I feel the best about myself. I hesitate to say, like, how I look. Like, if you were to look at me before this, I think I look the best now. But I wasn't supposed to look like this. Like, this wasn't intentional. When it kind of happened, I just decided to maintain. And by that, I mean, like, I used to weigh, like, 200 pounds or something like that. And I think a little over. And I had decided to become a plus-size model. And I was really, really excited for that because in that moment, I had accepted myself, my body, and I'm like, you know what? I can do something with this. I can... Story time. It was a girl I called my niece. I still call her my niece, but that's another story for another time. I will always claim that child. But she said, when I was in Chicago and I was bigger, she was like, Auntie, why are you fat? And I'm like, girl, fat? I'm like, I'm not fat. I'm like, I'm curvy. I'm like, I got curves. And she just kind of giggled and, like, ran off. And I found out that, you know, some of the other people in her life weren't being the kindest because she was not the smallest child. And that really motivated me to do what little I could to make this world a little bit better for her, give her a little more confidence. Yeah, I even remember another incident where there was a woman, a celebrity, on a magazine, and she was curvy, and she was looking good, and she again pointed out, she's like, oh, I don't like how that looks, and I'm like, oh, why? And she's like, oh, you know, because, and I'm like, because what, sweetie? I'm like, she's really pretty. I'm like, look at those curves, they're beautiful. And once again, she kind of giggled and then kind of wandered off. But, yeah. So, yeah, I accepted myself, and I started to, I don't know, I guess I started to lose weight. I didn't realize it, actually, for, I think, 2 years. I didn't realize it, literally, and I'm not saying this to be, like, cute. I woke up one day, I was, like, going out with a friend, and it was hot, and I needed to put on shorts. And I, like, went to find some shorts. Not only did the shorts not fit, like, I couldn't even put a belt on to make them fit. Like, they were that big on me. Like, and it was one of those things, like, I didn't know when it happened. I was wearing a lot of leggings, and I guess it was like, and then I went to put on something that wasn't leggings and more fitted, and I don't know. And then, yeah, I decided to more so maintain it, and then I was having, like, the tummy issues and the lower tummy issues, and I had to start eating differently, so that my body didn't feel like it was breaking, and that obviously changed my physique quite a bit as well, and this is not what I was aiming for, and it's like severe imposter syndrome. Severe, because I know to a degree of what both ends feel like. Like, obviously I was not I wasn't, to me, I was never big, but, you know, by societal standards and by my family standards who love to, that was a mess. That's why I cut them off. They did not like my weight gain at all, and they told me constantly, even when some of them couldn't speak. Yeah, figure that one out. Yeah, so the imposter syndrome is very bad with me. Because, yeah, I changed my eating habits, and I started to care more about, like, what I was putting in my body, partially because my mental health was better. Second, because I'm a chef, and I love to try new things, new foods, and without my mother being involved constantly, like, do this and that for me, that makes no sense, especially when we live so far away from one another. I finally had a chance to experiment with foods, and my cooking skills in the last, like, 6 years, I'm so incredibly proud of myself. And I think back to when I actually had my own business, if I didn't have my mother filling my head so much, how much better I could have done. But with everything happening now, my business very easily could have gone under. So I'm also thankful that I'm not, that didn't exactly play out. And I probably wouldn't be in this state even. Maybe. Probably not, though. Maybe not yet. I would have gotten here eventually, I tell you. But yeah, I maintain now, and seeing, yeah, I don't know. I get awkward even talking about it. But it was a lifestyle change. Like, it wasn't, none of it was fast. Some of it wasn't easy. Some of it was very easy. But I feel so much better, and I'm actually super healthy outside of my monthly issues, and I can say that because I don't get sick otherwise. Yeah, it's wild. That's wild to me in general. Oh, let's see. Yes, it is. Goodbye. Yes, maybe I'll style the queen's hair. Yeah, my son saying I have rolls and I'm a girl with curves, and then I realized literally. Oh yeah, no, don't worry about I have rolls right now, and I am like, I'm not quite sample size because my things are up, and things are, but yeah, no, I'm literally the smallest, the healthiest and smallest I've ever been. And I do not have a gap. I have a keyhole. They still touching each other. They get together for family reunion. Oh, not, it's not family reunions. They get together to go to school. Like, they are best friends forever. You just can't see her now. But yeah, that was something I wasn't quite expecting with the weight loss. Thankfully, I need to get new ones, but when I was bigger, I had invested. Oh, what are they called? They're like, they're meant for runners. Just think of like a tube that you just kind of like. It's. I want to say they're like shorts, but they're not shorts. It's just like, I don't know what. Like a leg warmer, but just for your upper thigh. And it was made out of like a nice silky smooth material, so when it like rubbed up against each other, it didn't chafe. One of the best things, and it had like the silicone underneath, so it would like stay put. And it even looked cute if it was kind of sticking out underneath shorts or whatever. I wish they had more colors. Maybe they do now, but I don't know. But it came in different sizes and whatnot. I'm going to have to get some more because, yeah, even still, if I'm doing some, like, major, like, walk-in, like, if I was to go through Disney or, like, then I might
I'm gonna need that. Like, I'm going to need that.
Like, I am most definitely going to need that. But yeah, that was one of I don't think a lot of people know about those. So you can wear your shorts, you can wear, it's good under skirts. It's like, I don't think it was quite seamless, but it's really, really close. They're super thin. Yeah, I'll have to find it. It's in my Amazon somewhere. I'll find it. Ah. Don't feel insecure. You want to see my... I don't know if they'll let me show my rolls here. Honey, don't feel insecure. Don't, like, where's the insecurity? I just plucked my belly hairs, otherwise I'd show you those. Don't feel insecure. Honey. We come in all shapes and sizes. Let me tell you, in a few days, I will look like I'm pregnant. Like, 4 or 5 months pregnant. Because of the issues that I have. Like, you gotta love your body any way it comes, and sometimes it changes daily. Sometimes it does things we don't want it to do. But I'll tell you, the people that are, like, decent and that matter in this world, they don't care, and they're gonna love you exactly the way you are, in the exact moment that you are. If you want to change, cool. If you don't worry about it. Love yourself. Seriously, like, it's so sad what they do to us, and they make us feel bad. Like, what is it, the hip dips is something they try to tell? You're a human. That's what human bodies do. Like, I have whatever that is, whatever they're trying to say. I was just like, oh, so this is the new fad thing to tell people that they are unworthy. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Especially as I'm not sure your age, you don't have to tell me, but as you get older, you learn, and it's just like, none of that matters. None of that matters. Especially, like, with my monthly issues and whatnot, I've learned to appreciate every single good day that I have, that I can be standing. I had a follower once, like, try to give me remedies, and they're like, oh, hot water bottles, blah, blah, blah. And, then they came down just like, oh, and, just walking. And I'm like, honey, I can't walk. Like, I can just get to the bathroom and get back to my bed or the couch, and that's it. So a roll, the random collection of thick belly hairs that I gotta show y'all though. It makes no sense, but they're there. The random toe hairs that I have, like, who cares? Do you know how often I don't shave my legs for they're not shaved now. They're not shaved now. Do you know how long I go? Do you know how many, like, socks I'll just put on, like the knee-high socks over the hairs? I can't wear the thin ones because the leg hairs will come out. There is nothing, like, seriously. I have no idea what you look like, but I'm sure you are beautiful. And listen, as somebody who is an enjoyer of humans and finds beauty in humans, let me tell you, I'm positive there is something about you that I could find very beautiful. Respectfully. Truly, I do mean that. Let's see. Aww. Yes, they are. People that pick on others for their looks are just insecure. Absolutely. They truly are. Anybody that's picking on anybody for any reason, there's an issue. There really is. And it's sad. It's sad. Like, I wish I could hug them all, but I also know that is not my job. And that's what I'm learning in life. That is not my job. It just when people say things to my friends and followers, my fandoms, I tend to go a little harder than I would for myself, I'll say that, but as somebody that was picked on for everything, looks, weight, everything, like literally everything. My likes, my dislikes. Yeah, because I was the kid that wanted only a chocolate cupcake, no frosting. I don't like frosting. So there's some sort of an issue there. I'm a nerd. I'm a math nerd. I love anime. I love art in general. I love to create. I obviously like all of this is a form of creation and art for me. I love to sing. I love to dance. I was made fun of for that because I don't. My singing style is actually geared more towards like Broadway. I love Phantom of the Opera. That's one of the musicals or things that taught me how to sing in general. Along with Whitney and Mariah. And then later in life, Christina taught me as well. But yeah, no, Phantom of the Opera was that taught me how to like really sing like properly. And yeah, that was an issue. I went to a school that was a whole issue with Phantom. The stories I have, especially the childhood stories I have. I went to a fairly wealthy school, and my family was not wealthy. There was scholarships, as well as, I guess, one of my mother's exes legally paying for some of my schooling. Who knows? I don't know how much truth or lies there was with my mother, because she lied a lot. But yeah, the one school was horrible. They literally hated me. There's a story that I want to make on TikTok. I actually forgot about it. Remember those repressed memories that come back every now and again? This was one of them. I forgot we went to Quebec, and in the hotel we were staying at, it was like 2 kids to a bed. Normal, no problem. Except the kid I was supposed to sleep with, she did not want to sleep in the same bed as me. And literally, to try to convince me, she's like, oh, well, I'll just sleep on the floor here tonight, and then you can do it tomorrow. And I'm looking like, okay. Yeah, like tomorrow rolls around, and he's like, okay, let's do it. I'm like, I'm not sleeping on the floor. Like, I am not sleeping on the floor. So, yeah, that's... I didn't sleep at all that night because I was terrified for doing something, I don't know what, wrong, but my mother kept me at this school for 7 years, knowing full well exactly how these children treated me. That's one of the more tame stories. That's actually a very tame story from that school. It's one of those, like, the children hated me, like, not just the girls, the boys didn't like me either. Some of them would, like, a couple of them would tolerate me. Same with the girls. There were, like, a few of them that basically took pity on me here and there, and they were kind of like the outcasts. They weren't popular or whatever, so when ski club rolled around, they'd have to have me with it. Also, I was, like, one of the only ones that looked like I do, along with not having money. Yeah, so that was bad. Also, sorry, sometimes I start connecting dots as I reminisce, and it just gets worse. Oh, but yeah, that school was horrible, and I will, like, the teachers weren't kind to me, most of them. I'd say there was maybe 5 through my 7 years in the entire school. I can't even say that were kind to me. Like, they were there. I don't have any, like, bad things to say about them. I think that's probably the best thing I can say. I was friends with the lunch ladies. They were very nice. Ugh. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no. I know that it was not my fault. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Who's my biggest role models? Give me 1 second with that. Oh, why wouldn't she sleep next to me? That's why. Like I said, I was the only one that not only looked the way I do, but did not have money. So the things they would do to me and the things they were some of the first people I recognized as trying to manipulate me and, like, gaslight me and all. Yes, at the Rifle. I was in 1st grade when I started at that school, and that's when they started doing it. Like, ah! Yes, lunch ladies are always nice. My next school, too, I was friends with. They were so nice. Ugh, they were so nice. They were really kind and understanding. The lunch system there didn't make too much sense, so sometimes the money didn't always make sense, and it's like they weren't going to let a kid go hungry, and I really appreciated that. Especially because it wasn't our fault. It was normally our parents' fault, and it always made me feel bad when it was my mom's fault. If that was me. I wish I could have. I honestly wish I could have. She deserved it. Poop, let's not. Poops, stop it. You are being so bad right now. Stop it. Biggest role models. Lucille Ball. I can never say enough about her. I mean, she didn't start her career until later in her life. Or I'll say she didn't get, like, the ball really rolling. Like, I Love Lucy didn't happen until later in life. And absolutely, she just did so much. It's hard to even, like, give you a place to start of why she's so amazing. Filming style that we do on most television shows, sitcoms and whatnot. I think it's the 2-camera or 3-camera. They have a proper name for it. I just can't remember. But that was because of Lucy. I Love Lucy. Star Trek. We would not have Star Trek without Lucy. She like funded the production studio or something like that. I might be wrong, but it's something along those lines. That's why she had a hand in it. She, like, greenlit it. Like, also Mission Impossible, like the television series. We wouldn't have any of the movies without, like, it started with her. Also, places used to shut down. The whole community would close their doors when I Love Lucy was on. And they would have signs in their windows saying, like, "We love Lucy too." Like, to be held in such esteem where, like, in this day and age, it's like, you can't even go to, well, you could probably go to Walgreens because of prescriptions, but, the bars would close down. Like, that is wild! That would be the equivalent today. Like, nothing would be open because I Love Lucy was on and everybody would be at home watching her be a chaotic mess. Like, also, she was so incredibly beautiful. And I think a lot of pretty women are scared to look weird or sound weird or look ugly or whatever. And she made faces and did stunts. I really do love her so much. And she brought me so much joy. She made me feel like it was okay to be my weird, goofy self. That's when I am. And something my family didn't like or something that they thought I needed to tone down. So, yeah. Yeah. She was just amazing. Ooh. I'm trying to think. Is there anybody else that I obsess over? Excuse me. Reusable tissues. I made them. Yay. Like I said, just one thing at a time. Change. Gary Vee is pretty cool too. I can't deny. He inspires me quite a bit, and it's mainly because of the swearing, which I'm not doing on here, but in my videos I do. I try to tone it down because I'd like to keep doing this. But yeah, mainly because of the swearing, because I just that's a part of me, and it's very hard not to that's why you hear me skip things sometimes and choose another word. You hear the audible pause. But the motivation too, I wish I could have heard him more when I was younger, because yeah, I probably would have cut the family off a lot younger and done what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to France because I can speak the language, and I wanted to be the chef de patisserie, pastry chef, and yeah. I figured out a program. It would have cost way less than college, any of the colleges I went to for sure, because I was forced into 2 of them. If I could have made her pay, and that's another. There's 2 schools she should have paid for. There's only one school that I definitely will own and should have paid for myself. And it was the community college. It was the cheap one. I'd even take the 1 semester of the cooking university that I went to. I would pay for it, but I would not recommend the school. They wouldn't accept my credits, even though some of them were literally the way it was written, the exact course. I shouldn't. And they're like, "Oh no, you're gonna have to go to school for another 3 years," and I'm like, but I've already been to school for 3 years. I'm not, I don't want to be here in general. And by that time, I had already started, my own business, kind of, because my mother had threatened to kick me out. That's another story. I was a good kid. There was no reason to kick me out in that moment. She said I was, she had already, shipped me off to, Atlanta to stay with my, godfather, there we go. Because I was so unruly, and I was just one of those, she would set a lot of responsibilities on me and then never tell me what they were, and then I would just get in trouble. I didn't have a job in the beginning of school. I was literally just trying to transition from high school to college, and it did not go, I guess, the way that she thought it should. And that was, honestly, most of it was because I didn't end up at the university at first. I ended up at a community college, which the community college was so much better. It was so much better. We actually had enough, mixers and ingredients and things. It was don't look at community college as if you want the skill, go for a community college. If you want the title and prestige, I guess go to the other ones and waste your money. But or just take a couple classes. Just say it. Oh, let's see. Did I miss some? I missed a whole bunch of things. Yes, I do love Helena. I do love yeah, I do love Helena. Thank you. I got wrapped up in my Lucy. Okay, I have 16% battery, so I'll stay with you until pretty much like just before it goes. Just never. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. What? Who? Not. Wait. Yeah, you're my biggest role model, even though I don't. You're not talking. Are you talking about me? Me? What'd I do? I didn't do anything. I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm getting shy now. I don't know how to respond to that. I think I'm an okay role model. Like, I'm not gonna, like, tell you to do anything, like, actually dumb. Like, at the end of the day, just be nice and, like, drink water. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about Helena. You're so sweet. Oh my god. That's gonna sustain me for, like, the rest of my life. You don't even understand. And, you know, some people say that, but I actually remember a lot of things. Like, I remember everything. I have, like, a video from over a year ago now that I still need to make about my quilt. Somebody asked me to make it in audio, and I still didn't. And I remember. It's been a year. I know that. I'm sorry. And another one to make the like, ponytail with the I remember everything. It plagues me. You were really, really sweet to value anything that I say as worthy of emulating, I guess. I don't know. This is why I can't look at you. Yeah, that means a lot. Thank you. Especially, you obviously heard the family I grew up in. Y'all. Thank you for helping me to believe that I'm a decent person, because that's not what my family made me think. That means a lot. It means a lot. From the bottom of my heart, hope you can still hear me. It means a lot. Yeah. Thank you. Helena. Yeah, I gotta change the subject. I'm sorry. You're so sweet. I seem outgoing, but I really do have a shy heart. Helena, I obviously Harry Potter, like, deep within my soul. Aww. I enjoy making them, even if it's just y'all. Even if it's just you two. You have no idea. I enjoy it so much. You know what? I haven't seen a lot of Helena's work, if I'm perfectly honest. Isn't she on a show right now, too? And I get into my, like, anxious habits of having to watch, like, comfort shows in order to get things done. Because if I have to think too hard on, like, what I'm about to watch on TV, or if it's going to require too much of my attention, especially if it's new, I just don't put it on. So I watch things over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. What am I even watching right now? I don't think I'm watching anything. I think I'm in between shows. Oh, I am in between shows. I just rewatched True Blood because we just got HBO and I could finally see the last season, which was horrible. It was such a hodgepodge of nonsense. It was horrible. It was horrible. But that's okay. I actually read some fan-written stuff, and first of all, it was nice and spicy. It was delicious. That's just how my mind works. But what she did is just said, okay, you have time travel powers, and you're going to go back and rewrite history. And what she did is she rewrote all the bad parts. It was perfect. And it was like 150,000 words, 46 chapters. They went off. It was so good. It was so good. It was so in-depth. Like, the commitment alone, I was gonna finish it for them, like, and give them kudos. Yeah, for sure. Yes, I just have to say things differently because sometimes they don't like the certain words. And I have a fairly decent vocabulary, so I can work around things fairly well. Let's see, have I seen No, I didn't. Is that streaming anywhere? I have most of the bigger ones. I didn't. And I actually heard that was pretty good. Yeah, I've seen Fight Club is the first movie I knew her from, and she's perfect, as usual, flawless, and it's not the same as Bellatrix, and I love the diversity of her acting and how she could, oh crap, I can't think of what her name is. Ooh, it's gonna hurt. Because that's one of my husband's favorite movies. I can hear her lines and everything. I haven't been blanked that good since middle school. That's one of her lines. What is her name? Oh my goodness, this hurts. This hurts my soul. Either way. But her as Bellatrix really is what, like, it spoke to my heart, it spoke to my soul, it spoke to my inner crazy. Because I think it's because my family made me out to be the villain so much that I just, like, embraced it. I'm like, you know what? I am the villain. I will be the villain. That's why most of the characters that I portray are villains. I feel a kinship with them. They're just misunderstood. No, some of them are not misunderstood, and they're very unhealthy, and one of them would be Bellatrix. She is not misunderstood. She knows exactly what she's doing. Unfortunately. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh, are we lost? Sorry. Oh, what line? Oh, that was from, Cuddle. I don't even know. I probably should have said it the first time. Jousting Club. Dueling Club. There's another, but that sounds like it's Harry Potter. The first rule about Dueling Club. What are we talking about? Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, tell me if you know any place for me to watch Ocean's 8. Yeah, but she's in some, like, I thought she was in a period piece more recently where she was in, like, corsets or something. I'm not, like, not The Crown, but maybe The Crown, but not maybe it was! I'm not sure. Yeah, but, Bellatrix. And then Bellatrix playing Hermione. It was so good, and her demeanor, like, her mannerisms were flawless. They were just like Emma portraying Hermione, and I was just the timid and I wish to see my faults. Like, him. Or when she's, good morning, Madame Lestrange. morning. It's like, why? No, she would not say anything. She would not say anything. She'd sneer and then say, like, how dare you even look my direction? If she says anything at all, likely it would just be a look that would say all of that. Also, the other reason I'm really good at portraying her, the, like, ups and downs, that was my mother and my grandmother. Let that sink in. They would go, boo! Like, out of nowhere. Yeah, so that'll keep you on your toes in the fight or flight. Yeah, that. Makeup tutorial. You should make dance videos. You know what? I wish I can't do, like, choreographed dances. My mind... Little story time. I did cheerleading. Okay, I tried out for cheerleading. And the thing was, you were supposed to do the move, like, 3 times in a row. And for whatever reason, I could only do it 2 times in a row. And then by the 3rd time, I think I would, like, get excited that I had done it. And then mess up the 3rd one. Every time. Every single time. And otherwise, like, I was super good. Like, I'm good with jumping. I even played basketball, and I was not the tallest. I'm still not the tallest, but I would go for, like, the jump ball because I had hops, and I would surprise, like, all the time. Like, I had some girls a foot over me, and I'd just be like, woo! And snatchy snatch. And they'd be like, and look over at their coach, like, and it's like, yeah! Woo, the mania. But he said makeup tutorials as well. Okay, I don't do makeup. I literally don't do makeup. I do the bare minimum always. It is not my jam at all. I will show you guys my makeup process. I will literally do it for you. I can probably end up doing it in real, like, a 1-minute time. Maybe a little less. As long as everything's in front of me, it might work. I'm not sure. But, literally all I do, I get NYX eyeliner. I think it's a NYX base. I use it as eyeliner and eyeshadow because it's, like, the darkest, amazing black that you'll ever find. And, yeah, I put that on. I have a little Physicians Formula highlighter that I put under my brow sometimes if I'm feeling fancy. I put a little more of that eyeshadow base or whatever, brush it a little, like, wait till y'all see, a little bit in there just to fill in a little bit of the gaps. And then I can't find a blush, so it's a eyeshadow once again, and I put it on my cheeks, maybe a little bit of the highlighter, like, on the top of my nose, a little bit here, and then I put on whatever lipstick is around, normally the darkest one I can find. But I did get some makeup more recently from a company that just a little bit better, a little healthier, not just in, like, the way they, I think the way they process stuff, but just for your face in general, because I've been trying to, like, cut out, what was it, dimethicone or something like that. That's in, like, every single makeup everything. Also, makeup isn't regulated, and I don't think a lot of people realize that, so you kind of have to do your own research in order not to get, like, hurt, possibly, which is terrifying. Either way, some of the colors on there, I have 10 samples. Some of the metallic colors that I got from there, the, like, highlight colors, I do have to show you guys those because they're phenomenal. I just don't do my makeup enough to, like, to show them off with any sort of regularity. I do my makeup for cosplay, and that's, like, it. Like, that's it. That's it. I don't know why. But otherwise, I have nothing on right now. And I don't believe in the beauty filter. So I think there might have been like twice where I accidentally hit it in like the 1,000 videos that I posted, but I personally do not believe in the beauty filter because I don't believe in showing people something that they can't achieve naturally. That's just me. Everybody's different. I think plastic surgery is fine if that's what you want to do, and I think it is honestly a work of art. As long as you're honest about it. When you're trying to deceive somebody, there's no good in that anywhere. Like, that's bad karma. Singing videos. Yeah, I could do some singing. I'm a little shy when it comes to singing. That's another thing that my mom kind of like got out of me. Sad. Just sad. I think you were doing makeup for cosplay. Yeah, I might have. For sure. Let's see. When was I actually doing my makeup? Oh, I did do my makeup. Who was that? That was a while ago. Whoever it was. But yeah. Yeah, no, I could do some singing videos. I don't know. Let me get some water, see if I can even sing anything right now. Before my battery runs out, because I know it's about to. And I did not get most of this hair done. Yeah, I've been talking so much, I don't know if I just destroyed my voice for the next hour or so. Let's see. Let me see if I can just at least... I'm missing some. Hold on. Hold on. The lower register's not doing the hottest right now because that's where I talk. Yeah, you have a beautiful voice. Let's see. Let's see if I can do, Alright. We've got like 6% battery, so I can get off of here sooner and not be shy all by myself. Alright. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Oh woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. But I guess if you'd say so, I'd have to pack things and go. That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Okay, I'm actually really surprised that I was able to hit that low right now. Because I can probably hit something higher a lot better. Oh, don't look at me! I don't want to look at the comments. I'm nervous. I told you I'm shy. Let's see. When's your album coming? Y'all are very kind. Thank you. Let me see before, because I just got the 5% battery countdown. Let me see if I can sing something higher for you. Probably have to be like, for me to definitely hit it, it'd probably have to be like Broadway. Or I could try to sing Phantom, and I don't think that'll turn out too well right now. Is that on the street? Let's see. I might start and stop a couple. On the street where you live, on the street where you live, I have often walked. Nope, can't sing that right now. It's a football candy poop. Maybe I can't sing. Is that... I can't hit high right now. I've been talking too much. I'm sorry. I should have started with this. The deeper was easier. I'm sorry. Take me to church. I worship at the God. Nah, I can't remember the words. And I'm really bad with words, too. Ooh, wait a minute. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide. No escape from me. See, I'm going head and then down. No escape from reality. Open your eyes. Look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. I can normally sing this a lot higher. I'm actually at like a first soprano. Because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Anyway the wind blows, doesn't really matter to me. I don't want to sing that slow ass part. That's my least favorite part of the song. What else could I sing? I'm trying to think. This is my phone. I'm like, let me look up a song real quick that I like to sing, and I'm not. I don't know if I want to embarrass myself with some Christina. I will always, let's see, love you, darling, I love you, you, bittersweet memories, and then I don't know the words, da 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 da. No, let's do. And I will always love you. I will always love you. Nope, let's not do that. Let's not do that. That's my full voice. It's really loud. And I do love Whitney. I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah. She's one that taught me how to sing. Mariah, let me think of Mariah. All I want for Christmas Eve. I'm not the best at singing that song. I can, but not right now. I'd have to think of something that's probably a little lower. Either way, that's what you got. I have 3% battery. Life. I can't believe y'all got me to sing. And, like, you actually got me to sing. I'm normally, like, a terrified mess that I can't even, like, hit a note. So... y'all are amazing. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna go cry. Oh, I'm shaking. No. Oh my goodness. You guys are so kind. You're so kind. I have to go. So I will hopefully do that. Maybe I'll finish this later. Maybe I'll come back later. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. You're so kind. I haven't forgotten about you saying that I'm a role model. I don't... This is one of the best lives I've ever had. I really do mean that. Thank you for hanging with me for this long. It's wild. It's like mind-blowing to me. It really is. I want to like give you things. Love, 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 love. But I will see you soon. I will try to be on here a little more often. I say that every time, but I really do try. I really do. I love you. Bye. No, and now, maybe?